Hi everybody. So I'm back, as I promised in my last video, to show you what $550 can get you for an apartment here in Puerto Vallarta, Mexico. I'm in no way trying to say that I have found the best deal. You might be able to get an apartment that's cheaper, or maybe just a little bit more expensive, but in a better neighborhood. I'm just telling you what I found for $550 and what I thought was the best value based on all the places I had seen up until seeing this apartment. I'm in a little area called Loma Bonita, which is actually about 25 minutes away from the downtown center. The center or centro is where the Malecon or beach boardwalk is, right near the ocean. Lots of restaurants, trendy places, and lots of tourists. So keep that in mind as well. Yeah, so without further ado, let me show you around my place. My front door, this is where you come in. I also just want to preface this video by saying I'm going to be very real and honest about everything I think about the apartment. So you come in this front door and you are immediately in the living room. There are some modern couches that are clean. And that was a big draw for me because a lot of the places I saw, especially near the downtown centro, for reasonable price, which to me was like $650, $700 max, would have not such great furniture. It was like older looking, more old fashioned inside. And that's because you don't have a high budget but want to be downtown. So then there's this random aquarium that in the pictures that I saw had like a terrarium. I don't know what you would call it, but it was artistic. There was sand and rocks in it. I don't know. When I got here, it was empty. In the pictures, there wasn't this missing paint here either. And then this is the front window where we have a little garden out front. You can see this is the front of my place, dirt roads everywhere. I have asked the landlord to change these curtains because I would be too embarrassed to bring people over with curtains that are dirty with holes in them. He said he would, but he hasn't yet. He's still a really nice guy though, but it is what it is. So that's the living room. Now looking this way, you can see the bathroom to the right and the kitchen to the left. So we're just gonna take a walk here. I feel like this place has an industrial loft kind of feeling about it. So here's the bathroom. I like the bathroom. The only thing I don't like is the shower has crap water pressure, and I love me some strong water pressure to take a nice shower at the end of the day. I can say that when I saw this in the pictures online, I literally was like, wow, there's a field right here? Yeah, no, it was just wallpaper, but I still like the effect it makes. And then here is the sink. So modern. He redid the bathroom in a modern way. I like it. So we're gonna go back out. Before going to the kitchen, I'll show you the bedroom, which is just to the left. I actually sit in this chair a lot to read. I like it, it's very comfortable. I like it because it's a new mattress. The bed is adequately comfortable. Nothing to write home to mom about, but it's okay. It's very minimalist, but I like minimalist design, so that's okay as well. Not a lot of storage though, you know, there's not really a closet to speak of, but I guess when you're renting short term, that's not a concern for me. Sorry about that, I got cut off there. I was just saying that for short-term rentals, I guess having a bunch of storage is not going to be a big concern for most people, but I do still have another dresser over here. And there was previously no AC in this house, but the landlord agreed to put some in when I asked. So I have a balcony right off of my bedroom, which I've actually never come out here really to use it. And then there's just things that are always unfinished, you know, like, ooh, a random cord hanging from the ceiling. What a nice touch, right? Same thing here. I have a light, but I mean, this could have been a little bit more professional. And just, you know, even a cheap light fixture would have been better than that. Some random extra space here. Laundry and ironing board. And now we'll go to the kitchen. If I decide to stay long term, I will ask to switch out these paintings for something a little cooler, a little bit more modern. Maybe like something like this over here, this elephant painting. I really love it. But anyways, here's the kitchen. Again, not a lot of storage. Not really many cabinets to speak of, and if you're the type that would like to bake or cook a turkey, forget about it. All you have is a stovetop range, a gas range. But I don't bake, so it's not a big deal for someone like me. You have the view right here of the backyard, kitchen, refrigerator, obviously. And now we're gonna go upstairs. All right. So, we're going upstairs. So, the house is partially exposed to the outside because, look, right here, there's like no closed roof. You go upstairs and you're immediately outside. Which means there is a lot of dust constantly coming into the house because it's dirt roads all around here. So, if I end up staying here, I think I will decorate this roof as well. I would put more plants to make it homey. I would put a few chairs because I actually do like to come up here and have a coffee every morning. This is where I hang my laundry as well. And you can get a better look of the backyard. You see my pull-up rings that I installed myself. I wrapped a vinyl piece of material over a piece of concrete. That's me installing something. And again, you'll see the front. And that's the upstairs, outside, my personal terrace. So now we're back at the front door and let's go check out what it's like outside. I just gotta put on my flip-flops here. All right. So, this is that little garden I was telling you about. I don't know, it doesn't seem like the landlord's taking much care of it. Things look pretty dry up here. There's my baby, Tazy. Love this dog. It is the landlord's dog, but I will frequently take her on walks because I like to go for walks, and it just seems rather ridiculous for me to go for a walk and leave the dog here when dogs also love walking. This is Shadow, who I don't take for walks because the landlord said she is muy disobediente, so very disobedient. Hey Shadow, you're a bad girl. So, here is the washing machine, which although it is a machine, there is still a lot of human manual labor that needs to be involved to wash your clothes, like filling the machine up with a hose, transferring the clothes to the spinner, then you have to put them back in here to rinse. It's a whole thing. So, the backyard is very cute though. I spend many an hour in this hammock. This is more like a dipping pool. The water comes up to my waist. So it's really just to cool off in the evening, which I also use a lot. Like I was saying, here is my rings that I installed. And then just like an open area that is shaded and nice. You can hang your clothes. Sometimes I work out here. So that is it. That's it. That's what you can get in Mexico for an apartment for 550 Canadian dollars a month. Like I said, it's a bit of a ways away from the centro, but there is a bus stop within 5 minutes walking from here. And even if you don't want to go to central, you don't have to. There are fruit stands, restaurants, and cafes around here as well. And I think in my next video, I'll show you around the neighborhood so you get a feeling of what it's like around here. It is very local. It is rare that you see tourists ever. But thank you for joining me for this video. If you have any questions, feel free to ask.